Mike McCool here in the Royal Examiner studio, and with me again is Joe Sladky and Declan O'Reilly. They're from Matrimont. What do we kind of call it? Just seems like one name doesn't seem enough, so I always call it your digital solution guys here on Main Street. We had a little town talk a couple weeks ago. Great, had hundreds of views, and you had a really great tip about the Google business page. I was trying to get them all put together there. But, it's really an important tip, and if you've missed that video, check it out. I'll put the link below. Today you got Google hack number 2, but
something even better.
Something even better. So let's just jump right in and tell us what it is.
So essentially, I'll just kick it off real quick. So you need basically, obviously, everyone has a website or tries to have a website. And with the Google pages we talked about and the Google profile,
right,
it's not enough just to put a regular website in because Google is linking them and trying to have relevance. You need to have city pages or things that are very relevant to what your profile says, not just your generic website. So that is where...
one size doesn't fit all.
No. And that's sort of where we bring this new and updated sort of... I won't say website, but a kind of city page that will also rank you higher, but convert and get you way more results as opposed to just looking pretty. Kind of want to add someone kind of how this works.
I think everybody just thinks, well, I got a website, that's all I need. Yeah. A lot of these websites are just, lack of a better word, just brochures. And I know there's a couple things that all websites really need to do. If they can't do that, you got to start over. What are they?
Yeah, so there's really 3 main things that we really focus on with building websites. And again, before we used to just be like, build a website, make it look pretty. Now the 3 things that we look at are 1, okay, does it convert? Okay, you have to have it optimized to convert. Number 2, is it going to be giving you free traffic? Okay, is it ranking like Declan's talking about with the, does it have the city pages? Does it have certain things, in place to actually get you free traffic and get you free customers? And then the third thing is, how does it integrate with your greater system? Does it integrate with a CRM? Like, what is the functionality?
Does it have email marketing built in? Does it have SMS? Does it have all these things that can kind of bring everything into one place?
Right.
So Google can see the relevancy, rank you, and also collect all those people coming in, and also make you more money. Because a brochure, like you said, Mike, it doesn't cut it.
No,
it doesn't cut it.
True. Really, Google is like the old Yellow Pages, and if you've been in business for 40 years, like we remember Yellow Pages. Maybe you guys don't remember them, but they're still around. But and they were expensive, and everyone turned to the Yellow Pages when they wanted to find someone. Now people just type in Google, and it comes up in a search, and there's our guy. So, you don't want searches from all over the whole world. We want searches in our locality, and I think that's what you're talking about. How can we pinpoint the searches? So if I have a business in Front Royal, Warren County, then when I type it in, stuff from, the city's not coming up. It's just coming, where it's coming up from our locality. Sure. So like I said, one website, there's so many options. So what should people do?
Yeah, so really, again, like Mike just said, there's so many different, depending on what industry you're in, what is you're doing, that's going to change, your website strategy. So we'll give you a free consultation. Give us a call. We'll walk through it with you. We'll show you, okay, here's what you need to do, and we'll give you a custom game plan for your specific industry, your location, because it's different, depending on, where you are. If you're in the middle of New York City, or you're in the middle of town versus you're out in the country a bit more.
Sure.
Your strategy is going to change a bit.
Right.
Also depending on the industry. So it's depending on where you're at, what your industry is. Things will change. So if you give us a call, give Declan or I a call. You go to matrimont.com. We'll give you a free consultation. We'll actually go through that and kind of strategize with you on those things.
And another important thing is when you're building a website, you need something that you can keep expanding and grow with, because you don't always start out with the maximum with a website that does everything. So you want to be able to build these, a good foundation where that you can add this, and as your business grows and as the technology changes, you don't want to have to start over again every time Google decides to change something. So there's a good foundation, and I think that's what Joe's talking about too. I think you get started. The best way to do it, give Joe a call, or maybe Declan, but
maybe
call Joe, and we're going to really rag on you today.
No, I'm ready for it. I'm in the middle spot.
You're in the middle spot.
The middle spot's rough.
But there's a lot of things. Check out the video on the Google business page. That's really critical nowadays. and give Joe a call. Check, take care of that free consultation. If you don't look and kick the tires, you know, I use the people call me all the time. How much does it cost to build a website? I say, well, what's it cost to buy a car? I mean, how many cars are there? Well, it's like a website. So you really need to lay down the foundation, get all exactly what people are trying to accomplish, and the best way, only way to do it is to talk to somebody and then go through like a big. I know you have this big checklist. We go through everything, and then try to find what's the best fit at the budget that they have. So there's something for everybody.
Yeah, and what we've really created is a system which doesn't just take into account one specific thing. We take into account. I mean, we've been doing this for a while. We've literally bought all the courses, all the consulting programs, studied this stuff like majorly. Like we put together literally the perfect system, which takes the best of basically all worlds.
The ultimate.
It's basically the ultimate game plan for your website.
Everything in one.
You know, something which is going to convert. It's going to get you free traffic, okay, because it's going to rank, and then also it's going to integrate. And that's another thing which we'll probably talk about in another town talk here is our system, which basically which powers this entire thing, the system behind it, which is just incredible. It allows you to, your email integrates, SMS, like Declan's saying, you can build additional funnels, landing pages, you name it.
It's marketing, SEO, websites, everything
pipelines,
all in one.
You can manage all your clients, customers. It's amazing. It's great.
Let me tell you, these guys, they're young. They know all this lingo, and they're slapping around all these industry words. But let me tell you what the most important word that he used was convert. And what convert means, are you selling your product on your website? Can you get people to buy from you? And that's really that's the bottom line. And that's what he's talking about when you're does your website convert? Does it lead to sales or just have a lot of lookers and tire kickers? You know, so we want conversion. We want people to go through the steps and buy. So
exactly.
Am I right?
Exactly. Yeah, we used to build pretty websites, and then we started thinking, are these converting? And we started focusing on getting websites that convert.
Right.
You know, and that's really our main focus.
And also
now.
the content on it, is it a direct response type thing? Is all that works together? These buzzwords, we got to learn them as we get older. But trust me, these guys are, even though they look young, they've been doing this for quite a while. And this stuff changes constantly, daily. Almost Google has a new algorithm. It seems like every couple of weeks they come up with something different. And as soon as I learn one, I got to do it over again. So, but it's true. Check it out. They're offering a free consultation. This is tip number 2 in business. And it's really important nowadays to have those things and start off right and not, have to keep doing it over and over again because you have a friend or your kids or your brother or somebody else is trying to do it. If you want it done right, you got to go to an expert. We appreciate you guys coming in.
Appreciate it, Mike.
We'll
Thank you for
put
your
all
time.
the information below the video. Check out that other video, number 1. Now take a listen again. Give Joe or Declan a call. See if they have something good that can help you in your business. All right? Thanks again,
Mike.
guys.
Appreciate it.
Excellent. Thanks again, Mike.